Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. So let's see what's going on here with you guys. Aquarius, please help the channel grow as I will be posting every Saturday, but liking and sharing and subscribing and leaving your comments down below helps with getting the channel up and running for your cohort. All right, see what's going on for your situation as we're reading for the last week of April. Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, which is you guys, and the Fool, which is Aries energy. So you guys are very much in your home element. Queen of Swords, cerebral, thinking, rationalizing, trying to be fair, trying to be balanced, trying to be honest. You're discerning some sort of situation that you're quite not happy in. Either you're bored with something or something's been offered to you and it's of no interest to you. So you're looking at it from every which way, every which angle. Some of you are taking a risk of some kind and a leap of faith. Some of you, it's just you're not interested, so you're thinking about doing something dolo, doing it alone. Yeah, you're sitting here talking to somebody, but, you know, it's not like you feel like you're pulling teeth to talk to this person, or you feel like the conversation is just stagnant, or it's just stale, or something's off. The more cards I drop, the more the story's going to unfold for me. All right, but right now that's the situation. Then I'm going to go clarify, and that's when I get all the details for you. So hang tight. Let's see what's coming towards you, Aquarius. What's coming to my Aquarius, please? Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Naturally, these signs don't have to be that sign. They're just borrowing that energy. And what's the energy of the King of Cups? Somebody who's emotionally available. Someone who's emotionally intelligent. There's somebody that you can have a rough conversation with, the tough stuff in a relationship, and they can handle it. They're mature enough to discuss it with you. But there's an Ace of Wands here. That's a passionate new beginning. That's definitely something hot and spicy, but, you know, the Ace of Wands doesn't talk about love. It doesn't talk about reality. It doesn't talk about what's going on between the two of you. It doesn't talk about money. It doesn't talk about stability. It talks about having fun, a good time. And at the bottom of the deck is the Devil, Capricorn energy. There's something toxic going on here. It could be codependency, that you're with somebody or they're with you. It can be talking about obsession, but we'll see. Could also be fear that we place in our minds, thinking like the worst is going to happen. Interesting. Guys, there's something that you do want in your life. You do want to bring something forward into your worlds. You want to create some kind of legacy. Whether it's a family, your company, your own business, your something, a relationship. But you're at a crossroads. And you're just like, you know what? Things that just make me tired, or things that make me feel like it's burdened, you're just going to drop it. You're just not going to deal with it. You're like, burdens no more. You see this baggage? Chuck, bye. The Moon in reverse. I'm going to stick this back in because it just fell out of the deck, and I still like to read these cards. I still like to read them because they're sort of like a message from Spirit for me, like, hey, by the way, FYI, or here are some other preliminary messages, or hey, this is something else that you should be aware of when they fall out like this. So I read them. I like to read them. And from what I'm seeing here, you are at a crossroads because you want to bring something into your lives, a legacy of some kind. And whatever you're being offered, it's just kind of like, and you're just like, I'm just going to offload anything that doesn't make sense to me, anything that burdens me. But you're going to hear something. You're going to get some kind of news. And then when you hear this, I think this triggers something inside of you, Aquarius, and you're like, yep, done, bye. Let me see what the surprise is here for you, Aquarius. What does an Aquarius see coming, please? When a card wants to come out, a card wants to come out. That's the card that was just here, the crossroads I was just talking about, the Two of Wands. First of all, let me explain this a little bit clearer. I like to give mini tarot lessons as I do my readings. You see there's two wands. This girl, she's staring outside the window and she's got the globe. That's the world at, you know, the palm of her hands. She's got her whole future in front of her. I say her because it's a female in the card. This represents you, whether you're male or female or whatever your pronoun is. One wand back there represents your past. It represents the things that you did already. It was a cane and a stick that you used on your life path, in your journey. It's used, abused, exhausted, and tired. And now it's meant to be left in the corner and take the new rod to walk forward into the new future. And if anything, Aquarius, that is you anyway. You're the person who sees things that need to have change in life. Not just for yourself, but for the greater good of humanity. But with that said, you know you're the first person to show that to the rest of the world as a representative. So why am I saying all this to you? Because deep down, you're intuitive and you know this to be true. So you're about to walk into the future, do the new thing. You're not looking backwards. You're not looking at your history or your past. You're done with that. Somehow, some way, this Aries is also involved here. Does not have to be an Aries, but it's an emperor. An emperor is somebody that's either far older than us, is a father figure, a mentor, someone who has a lot of power, someone who has a lot of clout. Three of Swords, profound pain. Something is hurting either you or your person on a profound level. I mean, look at her face in this card. She's suffering. And it could be in silence too. And Two of Swords. Guys, you have Two of Swords. And I think that's what's killing you and what's hurting you is you're not talking to this person and it's hurting you. So it's leaving you in this place where you're torn, trying to make a choice and a decision. And you know, deep down inside, you might have to leave it behind you. And it involves this person. Either you're going to this person or you're leaving this person. And from what I'm looking at here, the way these cards are falling out, a lot of you, I suspect, you're having some kind of fling or fun with this person, but your mind is being carried to someone else. Yeah, you feel left out in the cold. Tower in reverse. It's possible that somebody that you had a fallout with, a breakup, is trying to come back also. What is the advice here? The Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Guys, in Tarot, we have Ace to 10, right? The fives are in the middle. The fives are the challenges. They're the blocks. They're the obstacles. They're the things in our way. They're the things that, the challenges in our lives that we need to overcome. So if there was a fence where we have an ace all the way to the 5 in the Tarot, you want to get over it from the 6 and move on with your life. I'm telling you this because you have a 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and you have the 5 of Swords in your advice. You have two fives. Look at this person. This guy here, he's all up in his head trying to make a decision. I don't know what to do. This person realizes they have to make a sacrifice to move on in their life. It's almost bittersweet. They lose something, but they already have something to go towards, too. But you're going over it over and over and over again in your head. Again, whether you're male or female, this is you. In your advice, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Swords, you do need to make a sacrifice. You do need to make a bittersweet change. But with the wheel here, this is being blessed to you. This was given to you, and this was done to you on purpose. And Spirit's like saying, you need to go with the flow. Stop thinking about this. Stop overanalyzing this. Yeah, you have blocks, obstacles, and challenges. But right now, Wands represent something that you have to do physically, meaning go through the motions. You need to get out of your head and go through these motions. Even though they're fucked up, you still got to do them. All right, let's continue. What's the outcome here for Aquarius? Wow, this is beautiful. All right, let's see why you have challenging cards too. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is telling me either third-party situation or a reconciliation. For a lot of you, it is third-party because there's a Queen of Wands back there. You are my queens. The kings are the incoming. I don't do that for private readings, just for YouTube because you're a large audience and we get to discern this way. Why do I think it's a third party for some of you guys? Because the Queen of Wands is my mistress. And the 3 of Cups on top of it is third party. So I ain't going to front that. Now, the Queen of Cups that did come out, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, female, possibly in your lives. Seven of Swords, that could be the other woman. Or this is you in love, having an affair here with somebody. Page of Swords, someone's stalking you. This is ghosting. This is lying. This is cheating. This is running away. This is also infidelity. And this is being stalking, getting more information. It's possible that you're in love here with somebody, Aquarius, and it might not be ethical or something unethical is being done to you. But here's the interesting thing. You're having a passionate new beginning over here with a King of Cups, and in your outcome, you're the Queen of Cups. This is a set. This is a couple that is emotionally available for one another. The only challenge is that there's something sneaky deaky going on and a little stalking. So somebody could be aware of this. I don't know. And in your advice, it's saying you need to make a bittersweet decision, my friends. Now, let's start clarifying all of this. All right, why is the Fool here with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups, please? A lot of twos. All right, so the Hermit in reverse and the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups talks about soulmates. It talks about a partnership, either in business or in love. But you two came together because you both feel like this is mutual. The only problem is, I don't know if you're having a runner-chaser dynamic, like if you're running away, possibly. I feel like some of you guys are just running away with this Fool card here. Because I think what you're doing is with this Queen of Swords, this being your energy, and this Hermit in reverse, you're analyzing all of this. You're here, happy, a couple with somebody. You know how rare it is to get this in a reading? But then the Four of Cups, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is there a runner chaser? It's you. You're doing a self-imposed timeout, Aquarius. Look at this. It's right here in my face. Cards don't lie. Hermit in reverse is telling me you guys are doing a self-imposed timeout. And it makes sense because you're overanalyzing something here. Again, the Two of Rods at the bottom of the deck. Which way do you go? The new thing or backwards? You're resisting. Some of you guys are resisting change. Others of you are resisting this relationship or situationship. Something's got to give. The wheel. Go with the flow. All right, let's continue. What's this King of Cups and the Ace of Wands? My daughter just got a flutophone and I can hear her playing it. Justice, Libra energy. And Seven of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so two things here. Those of you that are in court or something like that, and you had some sort of financial loss, I think you will win. I think you will get rewarded for something that you had invested in. Others of you, same situation. If you're in court or whatever, you will be vindicated. But it has something to do with something that you had invested plenty of time and energy in. So I don't know if this is a divorce too. Others of you, if this is not something quite literally legal, it's karma. This is karma justice for something that you had invested time, energy, and money into. Okay, but because the Ace of Wands can also be a creative project. Anyway, this person that you're having a passionate new beginning with could be your reward, could be your karma for what you lost, for what, you know, you went through. Because it's in the upright position, and Spirit's like, here's your justice. Here's what I'm going to reward you for all the time and energy you spent with somebody that you lost. I'm giving you another passionate new beginning. If this didn't happen, it's on its way. 3 of Swords, High Priestess, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Emperor. You're debating this person if you should leave them or not. Yeah, there it is. 5 of Wands. The fighting, the obstacles, the blocks. There's the Fool again. You're thinking about taking a leap of faith and leaving. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Not being single. Interesting. It's like this risk that you're thinking about taking, which I think you're going to end up doing, is leaving someone else behind that you had a lot of time and you had spent a lot of time and energy with. The Wheel and the 5 of Swords. I don't know if you feel guilty about it or any, I mean, I don't see that yet here. I just see you overanalyzing this, like as if it's the right choice or not. 3 of Cups in reverse. This is getting serious or dropping a third-party situation. You need to make a judgment call. If you're in a third-party situation, you need to make a final judgment call in regards to this. That's what you're overanalyzing. That's what you're thinking. You're thinking like if you should drop a third-party situation or if you should just get serious. That's what you're doing. And Spirit's like, just go with the flow. I think you're going to end up doing it anyway, Aquarius, because you have the 9 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which means you're just going to put it out of your mind. Anything else for advice for Aquarius, please? Ace of Cups. You have a fresh new start in love, but you're challenging it. You're pushing it off. You're just putting it at bay because it's in the challenge position. Spirit's like, just go with the flow. This is part of your journey. It's so interesting. I was just reading my comments from feedback from other signs, and this person was telling me about like their whole situation, how they watched my video and then they watched The Wizard of Oz. And I was like, wow, that is such a perfect depiction of life's journey. How she landed in this place that she was so comfortable in, Kansas. Her whole life was Kansas. She's so comfortable with that situation, and then a tornado just came, uplifted her, and threw her in this place, Oz. And on her journey, she meets all these characters and situations and people, which represents life's journey. It's not always going to be Kansas, and you're looking at Kansas right now. And you're like thinking if you should leave it behind, and I think you are. Bye, Kansas. Yeah, look, Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Lovers is complicated. Lovers is a choice, and it's a decision that you need to make here with somebody. Let's see what else is going on here. Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Seven of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You are resisting something. You're resisting not being single. So when I saw the Devil earlier, it could be you being codependent, wanting a relationship, like being in one. I'm not sure, but it looks like over here you're sneaking away from something, but you're keeping an eye on it. Or you're doing something in the shadows, or somebody is, and they're keeping an eye on the other person. But there's a resistance of change or a resistance to not be single. You do have strong feelings here, though, for somebody. And you are dropping some kind of burden here. Look at the 6 of Cups. You need to see something from a different perspective. You really do need to hang back. This whole entire thing, I can understand what you're going through, and I can see what's happening here, Aquarius. It does look very complicated. But above all else, when I look at your advice, it is the best advice to take in regards to this whole entire situation. Get out of your head. Just go with the flow. Things have already taken shape that are semi out of your control now anyway. So let's continue and see what else is going on. Yeah, you're about to drop a whole load of burdens. Let's see. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what do you have here for Aquarius, please. Religious factor. Some of you are fundamentally different here with somebody, and it could be a factor in your relationship. Maybe you have a massive age gap. Some of you, it could be ethnic backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, religious backgrounds. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Well, typically with a lover, it usually is this way. There's a profound connection here with somebody. And in each lifetime, we come in all shapes and sizes, ages and races around the world. And this is somebody here that you could be dealing with right now. New love is at the bottom of the deck. This is coming down the pike. All right, guys. Once I start having consistently over 1,500,000 views on your channel, I'm going to start doing extended videos. Extended videos, we go into your person, how they feel about you, what are their intentions towards you, the good, the bad, the ugly, the actions that they will take towards you, and what spirit has. So we usually do that, and then we deep dive on the oracles to see what else they're trying to say to us with tarot. But we're not there yet. As soon as I build up this channel, which every Sunday we do an Aquarius reading, we'll start doing those as well. All right, so you have individuality. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Mystery. No. Let's see what this is all about. And I love the Wisdom House of Night because it always ties back to your reading. No two snowflakes can ever be the same, just as you are special and unique too. This is something to celebrate. I've marked one young spirit in a way that is unique, setting her apart from all others. Choosing her symbol is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself to others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same and no one's beauty greater or lesser than yours. No one's life is better or less than yours. Others may seem happy doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, then don't bother. People will love you for who you are, not something you're trying to be. Your task here is only to be yourself. This is a powerful sign. There you go. And it's true. I feel like you're evolving and you're changing right now. And it's like one of those things, Aquarius, that you're trying to adjust to. The new you, the unique you, the different you. And I can see it through your advice positions over here with the Five of Swords and the Wheel. Because the Wheel talks about go with the flow. Get out of your head. You're overanalyzing something here. You're evolving and you're growing. So no need to fit in with anybody else other than yourself. Trust me, a whole pack of people will come to your new vibration and your energy. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next Sunday.